It is PR7 week, guys, and today we got the second decisive ship, which is funny because I got the first one, Nakimov, probably butchered that, but whatever. I think some of you guys corrected me. Was on the Japanese one, but this one isn't. It's on the EN one first. So, what we got today is the Italian ultra rare heavy cruiser Napoli. Or Napoli. Probably Napoli, I think, right? Anyways, though, this is Italy's first ultra rare ship. Let's talk about it. So, Italy's first UR ship opens up a lot of things. As of right now, Italy is like lacking in a lot of department. Like their damage is not that great. They have mediocre to like subpar bossers. Their best ship is essentially like Aquila, which is a healer primarily. So yeah, they're in a weird spot right now. But Napoli probably opens up a lot of potential here. And I say this because as of right now, if you guys ever seen like heavy cruiser gets released, they're opening up this meta of DPS vanguards. So if Napoli wants to be really good, she has to be a DPS vanguard. Ships like Unzen, Hindenburg are good examples of really strong vanguards that have a very high damage output. Now Napoli might be the same thing. A double heavy cruiser gun loadout would make her very strong. I'm not sure about World of Warships because I never played it, but if her kit replicates Hindenburg's, then this is going to be very good. Now the issue with this is that if you guys don't know, Hindenburg has a +1 on this ship because of Bismarck II. Bismarck II buffs up, I believe, firepower for all ships or something like that. I gotta double check it, but I think she buffs firepower for Iron Blood ships. So Hindenburg is actually stronger than what she appears to be. I'm gonna check right now, but I think that's what she does. So let's see here. Yada. Nothing's over here. Increase firepower torpedo anti-air of all Iron Blood ships in the same fleet by 15%. Yeah, so Hindenburg has a +15% over Napoli. Now she could have a buff as well too if you use like say Veneto or I don't know her sister's name, but I think it's primarily Veneto. But the issue is that you have to use Veneto, which is not a very strong bosser. But if you guys play straight up Italian ships, then this is going to be an overall damage increase regardless if you use her. So that's good. But I do like this because I think Italy has been the weakest of the three minor factions, except Dragon Emperor, because we don't talk about that. But they need some buffs, and having a strong heavy cruiser is definitely one way to go about it. They need some strong backliners as well too, but having a strong heavy cruiser is definitely a good start. Now they have some damage from the front line, which is going to be good because they have no damage in the front line as of right now at all. So this is actually a really good increase. Now I don't think she's going to get an ultra rare heavy cruiser gun because we got two already, Drake from PR3 and Hindenburg from PR6. I mean, they could do one on PR7, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fighter or some kind of torpedo bomber for PR7 UR gear. So none of that department. So as of right now, if you guys aren't stacking on say Drake guns or Hindenburg guns, now's a good time to do so, because if she has a double loadout for heavy cruiser guns, then you kind of want to have some more Drake guns and some more Hindenburg guns. So that's what I gotta do right now. I'm sitting at 3 Drake guns. If you guys want to look right now, 3 Drake guns and 3 Hindenburg guns, which is gonna suck because if her kit is gonna be very good, then we have some issues here. So we're sitting at, well, I gotta make this gear right here, which I'll go make it right now because I just finished it today. Go ahead and make that, and we are sitting at a total of 3 Drake guns and 3 Hindenburg guns. Now, sorry, that's not Hindenburg guns. 3 Hindenburg guns right here. So I think I may want to have one more Drake gun. I really don't want to go back to PR3. I don't know if you can actually make them in the gear labs. I gotta go ahead and double check. I don't think you can, but oh yes, you can. Oh shoot. Okay, I actually might make this. Wait, hold up. Ooh, they use ordnance. Ah, I might do this though. If I see that Napoli's kit uses double heavy cruiser guns, I might make another one. So yeah, if you guys have been slacking on your Drake guns and your Hindenburg guns, well, you better hope she's not OP. Otherwise, you're gonna need more of those. But I think she will be pretty OP. So hop to it, guys. Get more Drake guns and probably one or two, probably two Hindenburg guns, and you guys should be okay. We need more Unzen guns though. We need more. We need more of these for HE, but Drake guns are pretty solid though for every damage dealing department. So that's actually very nice. Now going back to Napoli, let's go ahead and talk about this ship. Design wise, she reminds me of Fauna, the VTuber. If you guys watch VTube, you probably know who I'm talking about. Straight up design. It's very, very similar. I think the proper term is like Dryad, like a Dryad look, which is actually really nice. Repping the green, the red, and the white on her guns or whatever. Very, very nicely designed. Honestly, I don't know who drew her. I gotta double check. Maybe is it Kinkora or Kinkora drew the Nakimob, I think. But this is actually really good too. I gotta find who drew it. If you guys know who it is, please put it in the comments because I want to know who drew this ship. It's actually really good though. And I think this green hair is very nice as well too. It's like a little bit of a yellow, a little bit of a green. It's not pure green, but it has like that little like lime color to it. I actually like that a lot. Very well designed. Huge legs as well too. Great. Her hip line is like non-existent right there. Look at that, guys. If you guys want to see, look at this. My mouse is over it. It's like nothing right there. I think her boobs are bigger than her hip line. That's actually disgusting. That's like disgusting in a good way. Like that's insane. So I'm not familiar with this voice actress. I gotta look her up though. I'll probably look at her sometime this week. But yeah, Italy got a pretty sick heavy cruiser. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's gonna have a hard time replacing a ship, because Unzen, Hindenburg, and Vanguard are like the main DPS. But I say if there's like a specification, say like heavy armor, and Napoli is really good for heavy armor, that you can kick out Hindenburg. And if it's for light armor content, probably kick out Unzen, do Napoli, Hindenburg, and Plymouth. So there's some options here. But if she's a DPS Vanguard, then that's the right way to do it, because as of right now, the only way for heavy cruisers to be viable in the main setup is to be pure DPS. If they're a tank, large cruisers do it better, and there's just no slot for them. Maybe Anchorage, but we already have Anchorage, so it's not like you really, really need it. But yeah, I do want to see her get some good self buffs, because the one issue I see about her being like a meta ship is that you probably got to run an Italian like Veneto or something to get her buffed up. And no one wants to run a Veneto in a PvE fleet unless you play purely Italian ships. So she needs some kind of buff to be sustainable in a meta setups. Otherwise, I think if she has like really good wave clearing, you can toss her into like OS, and she'll probably get to go. So prepare your Drake guns, prepare your Hindenburg guns. Another decisive ship, not from the main 4 factions, but from a minor one. Let's get it. Anyways, let me know your thoughts, opinions about this ship. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.